Hello and welcome to yet another Combos and Chill session. Why I always do this, I don't know. Like my brain is just like running 13,000 tabs in one go. But again, welcome to the session. Another episode of Combos and Chill Dirty Talk Sessions, episode 101.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, we already passed the 100th
Mark.
Yeah. So that's good.
Yeah, congrats, guys.
Yeah, congrats. The voice you guys hear, they cannot see you yet, but
They can hear you.
they can hear you. So without any further ado, today's guest is our good friend from the Saudi metal scene. He is the founder and the vocalist and the bassist of the band Entropia. They are a melodic death metal band from Saudi, and they released their album in January, and they're like pretty fresh. So tonight also we're going to be checking a couple of their songs from the album, which is going to be awesome, and it's going to be again my first ever reaction to their music, because he asked me what did you listen to. I'm like, I'm going to keep it real. But other than that,
I
forgot.
already did.
Yeah, I know you did.
Because I always do my research.
Before I forgot to mention, I'm your host Dirty, and this is my co-host and my
Wow.
wife. She's a Phoenix. Come on.
It's like we both share two brain cells. That's it.
Without any further ado, let's get our good friend Abdullah Ghamdi on the session. Abdullah, welcome to the show, and it's good to see you here, man.
Hi, welcome.
Thank you, Ahmed. Ahlan wa sahlan. Hey, guys, how you doing? I'm actually
All good. How about
pleasure
you?
to be here with you guys, and it's an honor actually to be on Convos and Chill.
Oh man, it's all our
that's so
pleasure,
sweet.
man. Thank you very much for accepting.
It's our pleasure to
invite.
have you here.
Yes, obviously, because
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate the invite, by the way.
Oh man.
So
it's
now,
all good.
after this sweet introduction, we can go to the dirty talk.
No,
Hence the show.
You know, the thing is, like, my nickname is Dirty, and everyone been on my ass to name the show Dirty Talks before naming it Combos and Chill. So that's why when I jumped on Twitch, I was like, you know what? This is what Combos and Chill Dirty Talk Sessions when
And-
I'm having with guests.
And everyone that doesn't know that his nickname is Dirty always asks, what do you
Yeah.
mean by Dirty Talks?
I know.
What is this podcast really about? You know?
Yeah, because sometimes I get like flagged on IG because dirty talk. It's
For me, the first time I read Dirty Talks, I was like, is this a gossip show or what? You know, and this is the stereotype I still have in my mind, you know?
It's all good, man. It's all good.
But
Anyway,
now you'll experience what's
Yeah.
it really like. You know?
we're really,
Okay,
we're really happy.
let's
that,
go.
No, for sure, man. We are really happy that you joined us for this session, and we gave a tiny introduction, and like
Likewise,
about the band
likewise, bro.
and about you, and so. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself for the audience? We already have like a bunch of people watching. So Gigi is in the house.
All right.
Arteria is in the house. Thank you very much, guys, for joining us. Whoever is
Welcome,
in the house,
everyone.
please just put an emoji so we can know who is in the house, so we can give shout outs. But other than that, Abdullah, all the red carpet is yours. Please introduce yourself.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you. My name is Abdullah Ghamdi. I'm the bassist, the vocalist, and the founder of Entropia. Entropia started in the beginning of 2022. So I had like this band idea. I was looking for someone to start this band with. My first direction, was Khalid C. I know Khalid a year before we started the band. I used to work in one of the local music stores here in Saudi Arabia, and I met Khalid there,
Oh, damn.
I was just chilling there in the store, and suddenly this cool, long hair metal dude just walked in. I'm like, finally,
Finally.
finally someone,
I know.
Yeah.
So he came to me, he asked about guitar stands and stuff like that. Then we started talking, he didn't even bought anything that day. He didn't found what he was looking for.
Oh, why?
But you
so
found what
we-
you were looking for.
Exactly.
Right.
Like I finally found someone. So this
Yeah.
is how me and Khalid met. So me and Khalid met around 8 p.m. We kept talking until 12 a.m.
Wow.
So that was a
Alright.
long conversation, The dude was so interesting, like, holy shit, finally someone so talented and so humble in this place, Like I haven't met such a dude, So me and Khalid, we met, we like regular friends, we started meeting in metal shows here in Saudi Arabia, chilling with each other sometimes. At one of the metal gigs here in Saudi Arabia, Khalid me and Khalid were chatting. Shadi was there, like everyone was there. And Khalid was like, "Yo, dude, I actually want you in one of my songs, under the project of Khalid C, because
Oh,
Wow.
Khalid used to have a project called Khalid C, and it's still active, by the way. He released
even
three
though you
songs.
guys are Entropia.
Yeah. So Khalid already released three songs in 2020. So he told me like, dude, your voice is amazing. I need to have like a growling sound in one of my songs.
Mhm.
And that was so interesting actually. We got together. We worked on the song a bit. Uh, then we skipped the song. You know, that
It's
was
one of
around,
these things.
yeah, one of these jams. You know, and that was around mid 2021, something like that. Our friendship like continue. We still meet. We still go to metal shows together. So yeah, when I have Entropia's idea, I was like, okay, who to start this band with? And immediately, like Khalid popped up in my head. Like this dude is an amazing songwriter. He's an amazing dude. He's an amazing guitar player, and he has an amazing creative mentality. You know.
Hmm.
So yeah, I went to Khalid on WhatsApp. You know, I was like, "Yo, bro, how you doing? All good? I actually have this band idea. What do you think?"
So
And he
it
was so interested.
so it was within the community of
Right.
like how you guys met over like some common interest about the whole metal music. You did, like
Yes, exactly.
that's good.
Like
That's
Khalid been in the metal scene since what, 2003, 2004 here in
good.
Wow.
Oh,
Saudi
nice.
Arabia.
That's a while ago.
An
Man.
OG, all right.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, yeah, Khalid is an actual OG, you know, but Khalid is just so humble and so underground, so no one actually noticed this, you know, that he's like one of the OGs. So
So what was the
yeah,
initial like what was the like okay, so you sent him the message on WhatsApp, so it was like a quick I'm on like on board, but was it like we want to do this genre or like what you think? How was it?
yeah, I came to Khalid, I told him, yo bro, I actually wanted to start a band. I have a couple ideas of the band for the band. Sorry. So how about we meet and we talk about it? And he was so interesting and so into it, you know. So I went to his place, started talking about everything, about the band's idea, about what sound do we want from this band, like everything, you know. And the dude was so interesting and he was so into it, and that actually excited me even more. So he showed me a couple of music projects. He already started it, you know, some songs here and there. We listened to it, and it was actually good. And one of them was "Son of Dracula," our first single.
Oh, okay, nice.
All right.
Yeah. So I was like, dude, this song is amazing. How about we work on it? We like the song was almost ready, you know. I was like, dude, let's work on this song and make it like, let's have this melodic touch in it, and let's start the band.
Well, was
Like
it
now
al-
it's the time.
Was he okay with the whole direction that you were suggesting? As in, like, he into melodic death as well, or he wanted something
Yeah,
much more
Khalid.
heavier?
Actually, Khalid is into melodeath. He's into rock. He's into alternatives.
Oh, nice.
Khalid is into music.
Nice,
you know,
nice.
That's
like
great.
you can see Khalid listening to jazz and listening to brutal slam death metal at the same time. You know.
That's actually a good sign, when you're dabbling your feet into all
So wait
the
a
genres.
second.
What?
Why you taking his side, and while I listen to different shit, you tell me this is garbage, that is garbage.
Pause. He said jazz and other.
I do listen to jazz.
You listen to garbage shit.
Oh,
That's
okay,
the difference.
guys.
Sorry, back to you.
Khalid doesn't listen to jazz. Are we good here?
Just before moving on, I think our sorry if I'm butchering your name, is Artheria
Yeah.
says finally the Gandalf quest NPC has arrived. And Gigi's saying, I think she says she's talking
talking about
regarding
Khalid, yeah.
that too humble and quiet, lol.
Oh damn! I'm intrigued about this. But I want to
Exactly.
meet him now.
Always the quiet people are the most loudest.
And talented.
Yep.
All right.
Exactly.
So how long? So how was
yeah.
the first meeting? Like you showing him the stuff, or like first gathering that you guys actually sat down to jam these things together?
Well, I went to Khalid's place. It was like a quiet night, you know.
So the
Nothing
quiet
so
thing,
special
it's,
in it.
the quiet thing is a real thing. Okay.
It's a theme.
Yeah, it's a theme.
Exactly, you know, like we were just talking, chatting about music, local music scene here in Saudi Arabia.
Mhm.
But what do we want to do in this band? What's our vision? This kind of chat, you know.
Okay.
Right.
Like, but when you sit with someone you want to start a project with,
Right.
you don't push it too hard, you know. It's like sharing ideas. That was it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I listened to the song. It was Son of Dracula. It was pretty amazing. And I was like, yo, dude, okay, now it's the time to start the band, you know. At the time, no one was active. Only Dusk.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
damn.
Shari was
Great
the only
fucking
one
person,
who was active. Yeah, yeah. Shari, shout out to Shari. He's like
Shout out
one
to
of my
Dusk. Yeah.
brothers, you know.
He was our
one of my
previous
best
guest.
friends.
Yeah.
That was the guy. Yeah.
Yeah, and by the way, guys, Spectrums is out.
Yeah. His
I'd like
album is
to-
out. Oh God.
I'd like to mention this, you know. You should
Definitely,
guys
man,
listen to
Yes.
Dusk's album. It's
Yes.
freaking
I was-
amazing.
I was waiting for the whole, like, you know, everyone is sharing it, so I'm like, I like to do these things with the, you know, with the artists. Like, okay, there is enough people sharing it. The next day, because you know, you need content every day. You cannot just like keep sharing everything in bulk.
Also,
So I do it
there
this
are
way.
12 songs on the album, so I'm
Yeah.
waiting for, like, even my work day was
Yeah,
hectic today,
she's
so
waiting to divorce me. Then she fucking listens to it.
I have to get some peace. But,
I mean, fair enough.
Yeah.
yeah, so I'm waiting for that perfect moment to sit down and like
Yeah.
study the lyrics and everything, that, you know, all the feeling, then give my reviews about it, because yeah, it's just something I've been waiting for.
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
going back
from
to the-
my side, I think. Sorry to interrupt you,
No,
Ahmed,
no,
but
it's
from
all
my
good.
side, I think this will be the best album that ever been released in the Middle East.
I mean,
Damn.
it's,
With all
it
respect
is.
to everyone, but
Ah,
this album is just a masterpiece. It's a
Okay.
whole new step.
Agreed.
With the whole fucking vinyl shit that he's planning.
100%.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and he's just I can't stop talk. I can't get enough
Definitely,
of talking
definitely.
about
I mean,
it.
anyway, I mean, Dusk is no stranger to this.
Exactly.
to-
We
to
celebrated
this
our
channel.
100th episode with
Yeah.
him, so
But other than that, the guys in the comment section, the guys that are watching, if you have any questions for Abdullah, please drop it in the comment section. I'm sure he's more than happy to answer.
yeah. But I have a question. I
Indeed.
want to know the origins of Entropia, the name. How did you
Okay.
come about choosing that name? Who
Yeah,
came up
actually,
with it?
I don't
what
know
does
what
it
it means,
mean?
yeah.
I want to know. The
Okay,
whole, yeah.
okay. So after me and Khalid sat down that day, I went home. So I was, you know, overthinking this band thing.
Mhm.
Then I fell asleep. I dreamt about the name. Like I had a dream where, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Like I had a dream that, okay, my band's name is Entropia. I woke up, then I started searching the name. Like, what the fuck is this name? Why did it like came in my mind? Why did I had a dream about it? You know,
Yeah.
like I never heard about a band called Entropia or anything. I just dreamt about it. So I searched about it. So Entropia basically is a physics unit that measures randomness.
Wow.
What a coincidence to be such a
Yeah.
badass fucking thing.
Damn.
I know, right? Like this
That's some
this
Big
was
Bang
so
Theory.
amazing.
Yeah.
So I went to Khalid immediately. I'm like, dude, I have this name. What do you think about it? And I suggested another name, but it was so cheesy, you know.
Oh.
And Khalid was like, no, bro, let's stick to Entropia. Entropia is amazing.
What was
I'm
So this-
curious.
yeah.
What was the cheesy one?
No, it was so cheesy even to say it here. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh. Okay.
I had
It was
my fair share.
something within suicide within the lines, you know.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
So this kind of cheesiness.
some metalcore name.
Yeah, exactly, you know.
Okay.
So okay.
So
So-
that was the initial idea of the band's name, you know.
So Khalid immediately approved of this. Like he's like, okay, go with this.
Yes.
All right.
Like every decision was made within the band. It was a shared decision between me and Khalid. You know?
Okay.
Which
That's
So it
Amazing.
was like this.
Yeah, that's amazing. But and the thing is, like, you know, to keep it something meaningful like this, and the music really backs up the whole title and everything.
Also gets
It's cool,
gets
man.
you wondering, like,
Yeah,
what
I mean,
is the
to be honest with you, I didn't know that Entropia. Like, okay, I'm by nature I'm a dumb fuck, so I don't go
Don't
and like
say that.
I don't go and fucking like search for things. But Entropia actually has like a ring to it, and
Yeah.
it's like it has that death metal.
even
vibe
though
to it.
I was like, I always wanted to Google this, but I was like, no, I want to listen from him. Like, how did he
Obviously,
come
we
about?
always need to ask the artist itself.
Yeah.
And
So
yeah, go ahead.
that makes me even more curious to know, how is the creative process of you, like, you guys writing down music together? Is it all of you, or is it you and Khalid, or who's the person who writes, who's the person who comes up with the riffs and everything? Like, how is it?
Okay, that's a nice question. Khalid is the main songwriter in the band. Okay.
Okay.
So let's talk about the creative process from the beginning. When Khalid showed me Son of Dracula, I gave him some inputs. The main input was, dude, this song is amazing. Let's transform it into a melodeath song. Let's give it this melodeath touch,
Right.
like within the music itself. Let's delete these parts. Let's put these parts. Let's sing these parts in this way, And like whenever Khalid send me the updated version, I go and ask people, like, guys, what do you think about this? Because it's just me and Khalid, so we need this external ear, someone new to the music,
Right.
you know.
The third
And since
person's
it's
view.
since it's our debut single, it meant a lot to go and ask certain people about what do they think about this. One of them was Gigi, by the way.
Oh.
Shout out Gigi. She's always there.
She's the backbone of every artist, I feel.
Yeah, so far whenever
Yeah,
we
dude.
got on from
I'm
Saudi,
so glad
they're
she's
always,
yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
bro, look at my hoodie here.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
is that
also
Heavy Arabia?
also congratulations.
It's Heavy Arabia.
Oh yeah,
Congratulations to DG for being nominated. Oh damn! I even if whatever's the end result, I'm so happy and proud.
I'm happy that
especially
three
being
of my
that empowered women in metal scene.
yeah
and
exactly that's a major
literally,
fucking step.
Oh, respect
Like,
her
yeah.
so much.
That thing is major, and kudos to you, Gigi, for
Yeah.
reaching that milestone. And other than that, we have our good ass fucking friend Dusk over here.
Oh, hey, Dusk.
Thank you very
We
much.
were
for
just
joining
talking
us.
about you.
I'm so happy that three of my friends, they actually got nominated for this thing. Wait, two of my friends, they got nominated for this awards. One of them is my good friend Ahmed Al Hamadi from the Hamadi project.
Right.
He's one of the Emirati progressive gent artists here that he's new and upcoming. And Gigi was the next one, and hopefully I can see more
In future,
getting,
yes.
yeah, obviously.
Well
And
deserved.
Dusk is
Inshallah.
saying, ask Aboud, why are you in the secret place?
Secret place.
What is the secret
Dude,
place?
this is literally why it took me an hour to join the
Don't
live
fucking
stream.
tell me you were with Dusk.
No, I weren't.
Where is
But
this
this
place?
is our
What is this
secret
place?
It's actually our rehearsal space.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
So, okay, where we left off?
Well, I was asking about
Yeah.
the creative process, and then
Yeah.
we got
Yes, the creative process.
And he
sidetracked.
said how he showed the
So-
song to Gigi as well. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so this was like for the first song that we did. And actually Shari, since he's here, Shari was like our how can I say it? He was with us since we started Entropia,
Oh, nice.
He was always with us within the creative process, within the rehearsals, within releasing the songs. So yeah, shout out to Dusk.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
So this is for the debut single. After we released it, everyone liked it, everyone supported us, and that's a thing we really appreciate from the Middle Eastern scene, not just the Saudi scene. Like we got support from everywhere, and that was amazing. That was empowering for us to continue releasing music,
That's
writing
awesome.
new music.
Yeah.
So that's for the first song. Then me and Khalid sat down. We were like, okay, so next what? An EP. Okay, let's do that. So I saw this movie. It's a Saudi movie. It's a movie that talks about a girl that she was left over by her dad, After they got an accident, her and her dad, she thought that her dad was dead, you know? But actually, her dad wasn't dead. He was just drunk driving. He was so embarrassed and he's feeling guilty, so he just left, you know?
Mhm.
Okay.
So after I finished the movie, I got this inspiration, and it's called Unhealable Scars, you know? Because the girl, at the end of the movie, the girl found out that her dad wasn't dead, actually. He was just
Right.
married to two women,
Mm.
you know, living in another city.
Okay.
And
Oh,
she was so broken by this, you know, she couldn't just forgive him, and that's where Unhealable Scars came from.
Wow.
So I met with Khalid and I was like, dude, I have this idea about the EP.
Mhm.
I just saw this movie, I got this inspiration about the idea, and what do you think? And he was so impressed about it, you know, like, oh, this is a fucking cool idea. Like, it's kind of a concept EP.
Mhm.
So let's do it.
Right.
So Khalid wrote the first song, which is Born Unknown. You know, like we got a full story, like our story about this unhealable scars. It's not as the same as the movie. So Khalid started by a kid who was born unknown. You know,
Wow.
he wrote the full song from A to Z without any interruptions from me or any other dude. You know. So that was Born Unknown. After he showed it to me, I was like, dude, this is freaking amazing, and the lyrics is right on point. So let's start from here, you know.
Yeah.
So we sat down and we wrote the other songs titles. So it was Born Unknown, Chaos and Silence, Unhealable Scars, and Hopeless, and No Eternity used to be Desperation, but we just made it No Eternity.
Mhm.
So each song, now we know that each song we want to deliver a certain part of the story and certain feeling from it.
Right.
So that was the initial step we took to start writing down the rest of the songs.
That's amazing, man.
Wow.
That's, I mean, we,
Even the song titles, you know,
Yeah.
it ties down perfectly together.
yeah, whenever you work on like a concept thing, this is, you know, you need to work within that and like
Yeah.
make it happen, and it should be connected. It should not be falling off. And you know, back to the band, their drummer, Gilbert. Gilbert
told me.
is a good friend of mine, and he's from the Dubai scene, and he was here like since a long time, man. A long
Oh my
time. I've
God.
been meeting this guy.
I wish I
and
can meet him as well.
Yeah, he's a sweetheart, man. He's a really
Dude,
really down to earth.
Gilbert is
Yeah.
just a blessed dude, you
Oh.
know.
He's just
I
like a
can't
honeypot.
even
Like,
describe
he's a-
Gilbert, you
yeah.
know.
He's
Aw.
because the first guy who asked me if I know Gilbert was Dusk, and I was like, dude, I know this guy. Like, we've been seeing him everywhere in the gigs.
What a small world, yeah.
By the way, before we continue, I want to give a shout out to Muzaj Sound. Thank you very much for the subscription and for joining us. Thank you very much.
And also Catatonia 765.
Oh yeah, we had
Eto
bunch
Mix.
of. Thank you very
All
much for
are
the new followers. Thank
welcome
you.
to the stream.
Thank you very
and,
much.
Hope you guys enjoy.
Thank you, and welcome to the sessions.
Mm-hmm.
And if you guys are not familiar with us, my name is Dirty, and this is my co-host and my wife. She's a Phoenix.
What's up?
So welcome to the session, and we hope you guys enjoy. So yeah, Gilbert, man, this guy, he's a cool drummer. He's been part of a lot of projects, because I was talking to Abdullah
Alright.
like yesterday about it, and
Do I know any projects that he's
no,
worked with?
they're all like didn't
all the ones that disbanded.
yeah, the one that disbanded.
Oh,
didn't
that's
continue.
a sad reality.
And yeah, Gilbert been part of a lot of bands here in Dubai, and he
damn.
was always like a very chill, down to earth guy to be around, and he has that aura of happiness.
Oh.
Like
Yeah,
he's-
dude, he's
he-
like always happy.
you
It
cannot
sometimes
get a-
it gets
you-
on my nerves, you know. Like, Gilbert, why the fuck are you so happy? You know,
But the
what
thing
are you
is-
so happy about?
The thing is,
We're
like
literally in the shittiest situation here. Why are you
Exactly.
laughing?
You cannot get mad at the guy. You look at him and he's like, he has that cute face. Like, Gilbert, if you're here, man, I fucking love you, man. And whenever
damn.
you come down to Dubai, please let me know. Let's catch up, man.
Definitely, I would love to meet as well.
Yeah, and it's ITO
ITO
Mix.
Mix,
Which
Mix.
song is your favorite? I love them all. Just curious. He's
Good
talking. They're
question.
talking to
Oh,
you.
that's a hard question, dude. It's like
Yeah. It's like
telling the
choosing your
father who's your
babies.
favorite child, you know?
Yeah.
Like, dude,
That's
stop
so.
the shit. I believe my favorite is No Eternity, I guess.
All right.
It's just a heavy song, you know. It carries a lot of emotion in it.
Okay.
Damn.
I mean,
I want to follow up that with which song out of everything that you've created with Khaled and everyone, which song was the most difficult to make? I'm always curious about
Yeah,
this. Which
yeah.
is the most that took a lot of effort and like sitting down,
Time
figuring it
consuming,
out,
figuring out,
and
yeah.
which was the one that came to you like really easily?
so 2 questions.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first question, what was the most difficult song? For sure, it was Born Unknown, the first song. It's not difficult from a writing perspective, it was difficult from a production perspective, let's say.
Okay.
Because we met some people and they were like, let's work together. We will record your song, we will do that and this. And it was just a hectic journey that we didn't have to take, you know.
Wow.
So I guess this was the most difficult song. It was Born Unknown. And what was the next question? The easiest song, let's
Yes,
say?
something that naturally was so like it came about being the easiest thing you made. Or
I
it was
guess it was No
effortless?
Eternity. No Eternity.
Okay.
All right.
Because it's like a slow, doomy song, you know, it's just like the same riff going on and on and on.
Right.
So-
I always like to know this from artists because when I go back and listen, I'm like, okay, you know what? This is hard work, and like this is something that is so good, but it was so easy to make. So that's why I always ask this because when I'm going back to the music, I will know.
So you're just
You know?
so you don't just judge me, you judge everyone.
I'm not judging. I'm just. This is not judgment. This is just curiosity.
But I have a follow-up question for this, Abdullah.
Yeah.
So the 100% music like the whole composition is from Khalid, or there's like shared efforts from like you take like half a song or
Oh.
like or
No, okay, so when it comes to writing down the music, like playing it, coming up with the riffs and everything, it's Khalid.
okay.
Right.
But the initial ideas for the song, what sound do we want to get from this song, what structure, the idea of the song, it's shared between us, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
And Artheria is saying you say judge, we say review.
I mean, technically.
That's a very professional way of saying judging.
Technically, I have to do that when we're bringing bands on. Like I always go back and listen and try to figure out stuff and study it from a listener's point of view because he listens to it through a musician's point of view. So
Yes.
I'm the one who's like listening to all the sounds and the background and everything and
I'm
lyrics
the guy
and
who
I
judges
focus.
everything literally.
Who reviews everything.
Yeah, I review everything literally.
Reviews in air quotes. But oh damn it! But I'm also curious to know: are there any artists that you guys have drawn inspiration from that, someone you idolize and you're like, oh my god, I want to make music like that? Or is this all just coming as a brainchild from you both?
No, we have some few artists, you know, that we get our inspiration from.
Right.
Yeah, it's an inspiration. Yeah, I would say there's a few bands from doom to melodic to atmospheric black metal. You know, like
Right.
there are a few bars that are well composed that inspires us. For example, there's an atmospheric black metal band from Austria. They're not that big. They call Elend.
How do you spell
They
that?
are. It's ELLENDE.
Okay.
Elend.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm writing it down because I wanna.
What type
In
of-
German, it's Elende.
What type of
Right.
genre is this?
It's atmospheric black metal, but they're just so good. They inspires me in a lot of ways.
like-
You know,
Okay.
Is it like post-rock black metal?
both black metal, yeah, kind of thing.
That would
Now
be.
you're
No,
judging.
no, because there is a band like that. Something with wood. I don't know. The band name is like something wood. I forgot. They're also like
Is
post
this
black
Wolf
metal.
Mother Wolf?
No.
Again?
No, I actually, I'm saying I don't know the band name, but
Right.
something with wood. It's in it. The band name is something
Wood of Jespers,
No.
I
It's
guess.
it's a word like
What country are they from?
some European, like black metal is only in Europe. Man.
Yeah,
Like where
like,
you
yeah.
find black metal.
How do you know that, Krishna? Anyways, yeah.
But before we continue, Bundlehead joining us. Thank you very much, Bundlehead, for joining us. It's been a while, brother. And Bundlehead is the main guy behind all the designs that you guys see, the Dirty Talk logo, and all the scenes you guys see on the show. It's all made
That's
by
such a
Bundlehead.
cool design,
Yeah,
by
man.
the way.
I mean, Bundlehead is a cool cat. So you guys give him a follow at Bundlehead_official, also on IG. So you guys, if you guys want to get your designs done, he's a cool cat. He's a cool dude as well. And other than that, ITO Mix was having a question. They're saying, I have a weird question. Who's the artist behind the album covers?
Yes.
I'm deeply in
I
love
was
with?
going to ask about that. I always ask about the artwork.
The
So
artwork has a death metal,
Oh,
like
dude.
brutal death metal,
badass.
like Middle Eastern vibe to it, which I fucking love, man. It's like really cool.
Yeah, so this dude is a guy from Indonesia. Khalid worked with like a few years back.
Okay.
Khalid is the kind of dude that would prepare everything for a project, then he just skip it, you know. So he
Why?
reached out.
By
I
the way,
know,
is,
right?
by the way, is Khalid with us on the session right now? Khalid, if you're in the comments, please show your hand. So okay, so the album was through Khalid. So I mean, dude, I love the thing, and you guys have merch and stuff already, yeah?
Yes, it's exclusively on Strings and Gears.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a website that you guys sign up for that thing, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And dude, I love the.
Let's get it. I was already planning.
Okay.
Since you mentioned, let's
I
get
mean,
it.
we have.
Thank you
connection
guys.
here.
I really
We have
appreciate
Gigi.
that.
We have Gigi.
We have Wasta.
Wasta.
Oh my god. All right.
So I hope that question answers. Sorry, the answer. That answer was for the question. I'm like, come on, there's 16,000 tabs open in my head.
It's okay.
So okay, so did you guys have any other designs that you guys wanted to go with, and you guys chose this, or it was?
Actually, okay. So regarding the artwork, I was like, I had the initial idea. I had like the full idea about the artwork. I explained it to Khalid. Khalid explained it to the designer, okay, the artist, and he just did it. And yeah, there are some reviews from our side until it got to this look that you guys see. So
Right.
it's basically it's a dude who's having unhealable scars. You know, you can
Okay.
see the white scars on his arms with the small bandages that cannot even close these scars. You know.
Oh, damn.
If you took a deep look into the artwork, the shadows behind the dude, it's like the mental illnesses he's having, the people who've let him down, these kind of stuff.
That's
And the
deep.
head is explode because of his overthinking, his chaos in silence, which is one of the songs in the
Love
EP.
Okay.
So the artwork can be described and explained in many different ways, and it all serves the main concept, which is unhealable scars.
Damn. That's
But I still see that demonic death metal vibe. I mean, I mean, like no offense to what you explained, it's actually a very fucking deep concept behind it. But it's just like I like this, dark death metal-y
Yeah.
looking things, you know.
Yeah. It still gives this. It's, let's say, it's keeping the image alive.
It is.
you know,
It
the
is
band.
keeping the image for sure, man. And
Like it's unhealable scars, but it's fucking death metal at the same time. You know.
But dude, I'm like I used to be a huge melodic death metal fan. Like, you know, you got from On Earth to In Flames to Amon Amarth, which is like, again, still it's one of my favorite bands to listen to. And
You don't listen to the Mamani anymore.
dude, I don't
More
listen to a
Tool.
lot of things now.
Yeah.
So I'm listening to.
I think you've calmed down. You've just
Yeah.
become uncle now.
Yeah, I'm becoming.
You've become an uncle.
Like cool metal dad.
Yeah.
Listening to thrash metal, new metal
No, man,
shit.
I never got into thrash, man. I mean,
Oh, shit.
my thrash is just Slayer. So even out of the big four, I'm a huge Slayer fan. I had a huge Slayer phase. Yeah, the Gigi
Yeah,
saying
that's,
Uncle Dirty.
Yeah, now we'll change his
Uncle
title. He's become
Dirty.
Uncle Dirty now.
Hey, you don't get me fucking flagged, man. Come on.
Oh, okay. You went there.
I
No
mean-
one went there. You went there.
Hey, Gigi took us there.
No, she meant
She
in,
dropped
in
the bomb.
haram.
And, like,
No,
you
no,
know,
no,
she
no,
just
no.
dropped it in the comments and she's just there. But you know what? It's a good segue. We go and listen to No Eternity from the album. Is it it is an album, yeah. If I'm.
It is an EP.
It's an
but,
EP.
We tried to that's a long story, you know. But long story short, we just tried to maintain that everyone should understand this concept, let's say, because not a lot of people knows what does an EP mean, you know.
Extended play.
Not everyone is like so into music that he knows the difference between the extended play, long play, and album.
Yeah.
So,
I
yeah,
remember my
well,
face when I asked.
I didn't.
my
I didn't
friends.
either until I asked you. Remember,
Yeah.
after I married him, and I it's the advantage of marrying a musician. He explains everything technically to me, so I didn't know either. But because he told me, okay, this means this. This is the full form of the, and yeah, it makes so much sense now.
So
yeah, but on the music platforms, it's an EP. It's just
Right.
on when we talk about, we call it an album, so everyone can understand what we're talking about.
Okay.
But okay, so this one called No Eternity, the official lyric video of the Saudi melodic death metal band Entropia.
You're okay?
Yeah, enjoy it. So it's gonna be my fucking first reaction, so let's hear it together. Whoever
Let's
didn't hear
go.
it, press 1 in the comments.
What?
Love the artwork. The artwork is insane.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. This is my favorite part of the song.
I get when you say like, you know, it's like doom and black metal, I can completely get that. There's a piano bit. So, Abdullah, I feel a
Yeah.
lot of black metal and doom in this one.
Yeah.
So that was the
This is
main.
actually
That was like one of the main focuses of making this track. Like
yeah, yeah, actually, because this is the end of the story. Actually, it's called No Eternity for a reason. It's where this dude reached out to a point that he knows that there is no eternity for his pain, there's no eternity for his suffering, and there is no eternity for his life as well.
hmm
So for
So,
me,
uh,
when I listen to this, it reminds me of a Jordanian artist I used to like called Chalice of Doom. I don't know if
Oh, Jobber's band.
yeah, but I used
Okay.
to be friends with Amar.
Okay, I don't know the rest of it. I just know
So
Jobber.
it was something that really switched a lot of memories on for me. So this is a song that I would listen to. Like I need a cloudy, rainy day and
Yeah,
just
it
an
is,
empty
yeah.
highway,
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
would
it
just
needs-
want to
yeah.
go fucking. Just like floor it and
yeah,
just
you need to be by yourself.
and just like just drown in your like existential crisis, and this is perfect for healing
exactly,
that
The-
kind
exactly.
of,
the lyrics are
you know,
very deep. The
like
lyrics are
dude,
very deep and very
it took
like
me to a different
Yeah.
place, and man, it gets you very emotional if you listen to it that
Exactly.
way.
Yeah, yeah,
And oh damn.
yeah. She's already there.
Yeah, because a lot of I kind of resonate with a lot of lyrics said, and there are times in life when shit gets difficult and you feel that. So
Yeah.
it's going to be one of my therapy songs.
Artheria is
Yeah,
saying,
exactly.
Yeah.
Tala.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that because this is actually one of the goals of this EP. It's supposed to be a mental health awareness, suicide awareness.
That's
This
great,
is the
man. That's-
concept.
that's
That is
after
a
that's
the
a
great
great-
message. That
that's
is
a very,
it's
very
so
powerful
important in
message,
this
yeah.
world as well. So
we lost so many people.
the fact that you've taken up such a sensitive topic that not many people talk about, and everyone's going through
Yeah,
some kind of
yeah,
struggle.
yeah,
So
yeah.
to find that kind of connection in the lyrics or something to help you survive, because we all do that. We use
Exactly.
something as a crutch,
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
the fact that you've made music that can help someone, or talks about all these issues firsthand, that's
Yeah, so people can
that's
like
really
take
great.
it
Yeah.
and implement it in their own situation. For example,
exactly.
Artheria is saying, I don't know, I kind of feel cleansed. That's me right now,
Yes.
walking home and at 1 a.m. post gym. Therapy song for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you so
is.
much. Thank you so
It
much.
has this vibe of like, okay, uh, you will listen to the album and you have this, like, pinpointed. Next time you want to listen to something, like, when you want to get relieved a bit,
Yeah.
this is a good fucking track to go for, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
actually,
very strong message for the whole, because
Yeah,
the whole
the-
suicidal
the,
thing, the whole suicidal tendencies is like, it's kind of part of us, but it, what triggers it. So
Yeah, and some are strong, some are,
yeah.
go to that dark place a lot. So if something
Self-improvement
helps
and
you
something,
keep you
exactly, yeah,
grounded,
yeah.
like to keep you grounded and
Yeah,
to hold
yeah.
on.
And like people most of the people doesn't talk about this kind of
They
stuff.
don't,
So we
yeah,
try
they
to
don't.
be their voice,
That's amazing.
So we wish this EP would be a lifeboat for anyone who's struggling anywhere in the world,
Exactly.
This would be like let's say an achievement for us.
Exactly.
The-
Hopefully it will be.
It is already.
It is already for the people that they know what you're talking about when they listen to the track, when they listen to the lyrics.
And
when
the lyrics are such that you
can
you
connect
do
with.
think that,
Yeah, you can,
know?
no, it's like simple, plain way of saying things that these things happen. So how you can
Yeah,
treat
like-
it and how you
Like the
can,
line that says, "Wish I had a different
yeah,
soul." Like
so I can-
everyone
yeah,
is
yeah,
it
I
has
was
that
born
kind
with a
of
different soul, yeah.
So it's just amazing.
But so this was the easiest song that it came to you, yeah?
Yeah, actually, because so this was a new approach for Khalid. Actually, this is the first time he do a
Okay.
doom song.
Okay.
So we sat together. I gave him all the ideas I have, all the influences and inspirations and music. I gave him the structure, the song, like the skeleton of the song.
Mm.
And we both worked on it. Like Khalid did the music. There was back and forth, but it was like the easiest song, let's say. And for me, the lyrics I already wrote it on 3 a.m. when I was like having one of those nights,
Yeah. Artie's saying sometimes
So,
you
yeah.
just need to hear someone else verbalize it because you often just think that's your own
I
doom
agree, I agree.
voice talking to you. So it's like it's so true because there are so many bands that do that. One band for me was Linkin Park when I was a teenager that did that for me. There were a lot of songs that became an anthem and like a something that I was surviving with, and even to
I
this
can
day,
see that.
because he watches me go into my zones with when I blast songs at the
No,
house.
dude, I completely get it because when I feel down, what I listen to.
What do you listen to when you feel down?
Please,
Well, wait a second, I will get
Please
back to
enlighten.
you. You don't know what I listen to?
are you talking about like to cheer you up, or you're talking about processing? You talking about Tool?
I'm just shocked that until now
Are you talking
don't-
about Tool?
No shit.
So I know that
So why you took
to
you
process
sometimes-
shit is Tool. To cheer
Okay.
you up is mumble rap. That's why I'm
I
asking.
guess
That's why I'm
I guess
asking.
the
That's
dirty
how well
talk
I know
already
you.
started.
Okay, shut the fuck up.
So why you didn't say it in
Shut the
the beginning?
fuck up.
I don't know.
I know my shit.
You don't know your shit.
Okay.
But yeah, for everyone is different, It's like,
Yeah. Of course. So, I mean, I want to go through, like, getting to know you more personally as a musician as well. Like,
Fuck that. He's into medical shit. He's a doctor. I don't know what, a pharmacist. Like, that's cool because you're the second. By the way, you're the second musician I'm getting on this on this channel that, they are going through the whole medical thing. I have a friend of mine, Nikon, from the band One Missing Link, which they dropped their newest song as well. And and he's like a general practitioner, which it's awesome to know that there's musicians that they have a day job thing as their careers, like they're doctors and like into med and everything, and at night they're like metalheads. It actually wows me,
yeah, it's in a lot of professions, but it's amusing to me that you have that career path and then you find time and that kind of mental space to sit down, write music and produce music. It's like, how do you find that balance between what you're doing and what your passion is?
I mean, okay, that's a cool question. By the way, I'm not the only one. Like Khalid is is so busy. Khalid's like one of the hardest jobs for me. Khalid works as a strategy consultant, and
Okay.
he's like so busy. The dude get out of his house around 6 a.m. He gets back 8 p.m. He change clothes. He grab a bite and he comes to rehearsals. So I
Mm.
really appreciate the hard work of Khalid, by the way.
Oh, shout out to
For
him.
Shout
me,
out, man. Shout out.
shout out to Khalid. Yeah, he's an amazing dude. Anyways, for me, man, it's just so depressing, you know. So I guess music was a way of venting, let's say.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Music was my escape basically because you know it's hard when you are. By the way, I'm a senior student now. I still have 3 months to graduate.
Congrats,
Uh,
man.
All right.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate
We
it,
wish
After-
you
guys.
all the best for
After
your
those
journey.
after
Thank
those
you.
years, you need to start treating me, man, because I have diabetes. So, you're not here for free.
Oh, really?
You're not here for free. This is how you're gonna pay
You
me.
got
man.
Such
this,
an
you got
Iranian
this,
thing
bro.
to do. Like you're getting a diagnosis for free.
Dude, I was doing that with Nikon before. I was doing it offline. I was
my
like, dude, I'm
God.
diabetic. Shall I have this? He was like,
Why?
Don't worry, man. I'll take care of you. Don't worry.
Oh God.
So yeah, you know.
kudos to you, man. Kudos to you. You're doing what you need to do, and on the side, you're doing the thing that you love, which is music, and it actually speaks volumes of what type of person you are.
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly,
So you know
man,
the
yeah.
hard work really shows. I mean, that's again why I keep saying the Saudi scene is way fucking better than the Dubai scene because they are actually doing some shit. You know, over here, like it's just bunch of people. I mean, including myself, just sitting. on
Let's not
apps.
go down
Yeah.
that rant path.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Let's
I
not.
believe
Let's
I
not.
believe,
Not
guys. It's like it's just a lot of circumstances, you know. I mean, it's the timing for us. I mean, Dubai started this like what, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Of course,
yeah.
gonna go through this journey, you know.
Yeah.
I believe now it's that time, you know, where everyone's just busy with their lives.
Exactly.
But in Saudi Arabia, like it kind of went through the same journey, like when everything stopped back in 2009.
Mm-hmm.
All the scene, everyone in the scene just got along with their lives, you know. They got married, they have kids now, and they're just like
Yeah.
work, family, and that's it for them.
Yeah.
Sadly, this is the.
So,
reality,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and many
now-
moved away.
now
You
it's-
know,
Yeah.
disbanded. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I was telling Abdullah the other day, Dubai music scene.
Mm-hmm.
It was a transit area for a lot of bands, a lot of people. Just because I was telling him, suddenly you have like a great band for like half a year, then they disappear.
Yeah.
You know, they were just there for that time. They
Yeah.
did their shit. They fucked off. You know.
Yeah, like the other day, remember we met your friend from Perversion?
Yeah,
The-
Mahmoud.
like,
Yeah. Kudos.
Like imagine these all epic bands that
Yep.
made epic music.
But they're
are-
coming back. A lot of them, they're coming back.
Oh.
They're coming back out,
Yeah,
back
yeah,
out
yeah.
of their caves. You know.
Please.
Because it's right time, you know.
I mean, things are
It wasn't-
picking up. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the
Yeah,
way,
because
yeah. Go ahead.
you
go
know,
ahead.
it's like 10, 15 years ago. I don't think it was the right time. Like we were decades away from the metal scene anywhere in the world, you know. And as I said, it was a lot of circumstances, the cultural background, the social background as well here in the Middle East doesn't allow you to be a metalhead, let's say,
I
or into
understand, I
music in
understand.
general, you know. But
Yeah.
because Dubai, you know, was an open country since day one.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people from outside the Middle East, they brought this passion with them, so they
I agree.
made it happen.
Yeah.
And of course, we don't forget about the local people who also had this passion and they did a lot for the scene, especially
There is a lot of local.
here in Saudi Arabia. Like a lot of people went through shit to make it happen, you know.
I understand. Yeah.
And I really appreciate everyone from the OGs to Heavy Arabia now who's
Yeah, man.
who's
Dude,
guiding
GG.
the scene.
GG
Yeah,
is the
and it's
G.
like paving the new path for the new generation of bands and just like giving the opportunity for a lot of genres to come forward.
Yep.
You know, not just the typical ones that are getting the audiences and getting
I-
people
yeah.
to listen to. You know, it's
I just have a question. What is this whole Gandalf thing that everyone is saying? Khalid is Gandalf confirmed. Like, why,
What is
like,
this?
what is this whole Gandalf thing?
What is it?
Like, everyone is calling your band fellow Khalid Gandalf.
Gando? No way.
I don't know why they're like, they're calling him this. And Arteria is saying you can't have a renaissance, what?
Renaissance.
Renaissance without some without some lull.
Fallow periods.
Is it full or lull? Does it mean
Lull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lull, follow period, society and politics wasn't ready at all. I mean, that aside, even Dubai had a lot of up and downs when it came to, like, I remember when they were trying to bring down. I mean, they brought Mayhem down, and the show
Really?
was,
That's
dude,
fucking cool.
dude, the show was like 2 minutes away from getting fucking closed, like at the doors.
Yeah.
Someone called the CIDs, and they were like, someone brought a satanic band for some satanic rituals and shit. It's just like fucking weird, man.
Why?
By the way, Arteria redeemed hydrate.
Oh, damn.
We
Okay.
started. Now Arteria is gonna do this too. But dude, regarding the track is really really awesome, and as you said, it speaks volumes to a lot of people with the issue that they're facing. All these thoughts, they can process it. I mean, kudos to you guys that you guys are taking that path and making
Thanks,
something
man. I
that
really
can stay.
appreciate it.
Oh man, don't even mention
But
it.
I wanted to ask you, did you guys go with the process of producing the music first and then finding the lyrics and writing what is suitable to the feel of the song? Or do you guys write first and
yeah.
then produce?
Yeah, some they just like.
Some songs were done before lyrics. Some
Okay.
songs the lyrics were written before the music itself.
All right.
But like the guiding thing here was naming the tracks.
Right.
So the title of the track already gave us what we want to
Mhm.
deliver from this track.
Mm-hmm. That's so cool.
I mean that's great, and I think it's a good time to listen to the other one, which it called "Unhealed Scars." This is the one you were talking about as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was this the hard one for you guys to finish?
No, it was Born Unknown. This one
Okay.
was hard to vocalize. Actually.
Why?
Ooh.
Why? Before we
Because
go on
at first it was written as an instrumental.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
I get what he says. Sometimes it is hard to fucking put lyrics over something that is written in that format. It's hard. I understand. I've been in that place. But other than
Alright.
that, this one is also the lyric video of
booties.
unhealable
Yeah.
scars. So we're gonna give it a listen and let's see how it is. Dude, I loved the fucking melodies, man. The
That was
melodies were
just-
fucking insane.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Really
also,
fucking
I
awesome.
love the progression of the
Yeah,
song of
yeah.
going from that intro into
Going into that whole
when
melodic death
when
metal,
the
fucking
drums
loved it, man,
chimed
yeah.
in and we both were grinning at each other. We were like, "Holy shit, this is good!" You know,
Yeah.
that's the reaction.
I love that fucking shit.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I really like that
Yeah,
stuff.
but the intro was like I wanted to wear like a big dark gown and just run through a forest.
That's a very
Like-
good point that you pointed out. I really, really, really feel that whole European, Viking, that whole black
The
metal
atmosphere of the
yeah, Yeah,
songs,
yeah,
yeah.
It is dark.
yeah.
It needs, as you said, that
Yeah.
rainy day and stuff.
Told ya.
It needs that.
Told you.
And by the way, Arteria said 10 out of 10 shower song. I don't know what.
Maybe because you can, sing along with it. And,
I would
just-
love to know more.
I guess because it's catchy, maybe.
But-
Dude, it's
like the
insane.
melody.
It is really good.
But also, my
you,
silence
guys.
hides what is real. Is it really like knife in the heart because I shut down when I go through shit. So like there are so many things that were said in these songs that
You guys have
it's
no
like
fucking idea when she shuts down.
it's better than women who go ape shit when they're angry.
Yeah,
Silence is better.
yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's just like I said, it's just helps you go through a lot of shit and process your own kind of either depression or whatever you're going through life, and it's just unique to have these kind of bands that create this art. It's literally art
Exactly.
that is
Exactly.
it transcends so many expressions,
Yes.
and it's really awesome that we know you guys and we got the opportunity to talk to you, and
Definitely.
Thank you so much.
It's-
We really appreciate everything you guys said. It actually means a lot to us.
Oh man,
Pleasure.
don't mention it. But I would like to know more about this track, as in like, okay, what was like this whole concept of fighting depression and fighting suicidal thoughts and all these things. It goes throughout the whole EP, yeah. Is it all
Yeah,
so-
it's a whole story. Yeah,
okay? So
it's okay. The story is a kid who was born unknown, which is the first track.
Mhm.
You know, so this is talk about a unit abandonment. Then this kid started to grow up a bit. Then he had those unhealable scars when he realized that his family abandoned him.
oh,
And he keeps living with this kind of guilt, let's say. So he have these unhealable scars, which is the second track. He's still a young man. He's fighting all these thoughts, dark thoughts surrounding me, which is the first line in the lyrics.
Yep.
yeah.
He grew up a bit. He need to get out of his bubble, let's say.
Miss Shell.
He needs to go to work. He needs to meet people. He have to. So this is where he gets this chaos and silence, which is the third track. After meeting people, living in a chaos and silence, he finally meet the love of his life. Okay.
Nice.
But this is hopeless, by the way. But she just can't take it, She's done with dealing with someone like this. So he have those scars that are bleeding on her. At the same time, she didn't cut him. Like there's this phrase I always say, that's I'm bleeding on people who didn't cut me. So when they leave me, they leave because they are bloody. So this is where this
Oh
song
my
idea
God.
coming from,
That
So
is
that's why
that's
it's
a heavy
called
sentence.
Hopeless.
Holy shit.
Yeah, man.
It's a lot to.
So this is why
digest.
it's called Hopeless. Then we have No Eternity, which is this dude after all this shit, he's just, So
I mean, Dusk
he
said
just
his.
found out.
Yeah, sorry to cut you off. Dusk said that his favorite track is Hopeless.
Say
yeah,
that
Dusk
just-
loves
it's
the
right.
intro. He says it's so modern.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's crazy that. Like, was this something that you were planning to do? As in, like, was it something that you always wanted to release something? I cannot even put it in words. It's massive, as in, like, the message and.
I feel it's so
It's- it's-
underrated.
It is.
It's
it
so
is-
underrated.
It is one of these avant-garde
my God.
things that you need to fucking find people and fucking make them understand what the fuck this person means, and it's so heavy.
Yeah.
And like, you know, when you said like,
The
you
whole
know,
story about the child that grows up and everything, that's just
like, you know, people cutting you, like, as in like giving you scars without being part of your life. Damn, I had those things.
That's what I'm saying. It's
So
relatable,
it is,
right?
It is super relatable.
It's
super
Exactly,
relatable.
man.
And to
This is-
any
this is
scenario,
the-
any person, yeah.
You know, this is the point, that it's relatable.
Yeah.
Because like at someday we sat, me and Khalid, and he was like, dude, this is don't you think this is a kind of sensitive? Like, do you think we're getting in trouble for this kind of lyrics, you know? Do you think people will go out and be like, yo, Entropia is sporting suicide, Entropia is triggering suicide? And I'm like, dude, I understand, but no.
No.
Like this is relatable to people. It's relatable to you and me. It's relatable to everyone, you know.
Just release the songs with a fucking disclaimer, you know. Like,
Yeah. So at
A
least
trigger warning
Yeah.
at the beginning of the song.
yeah, man. Just
But no, like this is music, man. You know, music is
Of
there
course.
to speak up for people who can't speak.
exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
Yes.
it's been like this for decades.
Yeah.
I understand. I mean, like it's one of. I get why Khalid is telling you that it's sensitive, because it is a sensitive
Yeah, yeah,
topic.
yeah.
A lot of people, they
I
don't
get
like to
it as
open
well.
up. You know, they don't like to open up because they are scared to get hurt more, or like, you know, they lose their fucking reins of everything. But again, as the way you guys are portraying this thing, it is
Yeah.
something that is relatable for everyone who's going through these like, you know, through these emotions, through these thoughts. This is something that can help them out. Okay,
Like,
because
yeah.
dude, the lyrics are not misguiding.
Yeah.
It's
And
not that it's telling
Yes.
you to do it.
yeah, and when you have those, like, some lines are like, you know, pointing towards self-hate or pointing towards
Yeah.
loss or pointing
It's explaining
towards
a story.
mistakes.
It's like a movie.
Yeah, so
it's like a
it's not-
character. you
Yeah,
know?
so it's not necessarily that
Again,
it has
as you
to-
said, it's art.
Yeah.
It is art. So
the full stop.
yeah,
Like, it
full
ends
stop.
there.
if you're gonna take the whole term of art and
Yeah.
fucking add shit to it that it's literal and all
Not
this,
just that.
you're
they're-
just that fucking 1% in the society
Yeah.
that needs to fucking be dead.
And also they're creating it and putting it out for others' perception. So what I perceive or what I feel when I listen won't be the same as, for example, Dusk or Gigi or RC. You know,
Yeah.
like, it's different for everyone.
I mean,
Everyone has their own.
I mean, do you remember every artist that we get over here? They always say that whenever we finish our product, it's out in the world for everyone to take it and implement it in
Exactly.
their own way. Because this is the beauty of music. You can relate to it. You
Yes.
can, it's easy
Yeah.
access.
Yeah.
Like, you know, through your emotions, you can connect to it on a deeper level. You know, that's the beauty of the whole thing.
Yeah.
But you know, if you say
Exactly.
that, if some listen, I'm not joking. If some people are just fucking telling you that this is, I mean, okay, aside of your band member because he wants the best for the band, but you know, if anyone
Yes, exactly.
outsider fucking tells you this sensitive, just fucking tell them go fuck yourself.
Plain and simple.
I'm not joking.
Fair enough,
I mean,
man. I'm not arguing with that, but man, I get what Khalid's trying to point out here. You know, like there are some people who's trying to bring out the worst of you. You know, how no matter how good you are, how good your intentions is,
still, yeah.
some people will try to make it look bad. You know,
Yeah.
so he was just trying to point out this kind of people, you know, like, dude, let's not try to make it so obvious, you know.
I was
Dusk is
just, wait. Before you're reading his comment, I was about just to say that be like Dusk, because he's one of the only fucking few musicians that I know that he's fucking blunt and to the fucking core.
Yeah.
He doesn't fuck around, and
Yeah.
he knows what the fuck he means, and he knows how to fucking tell you what he means.
yeah.
He just said it right now with his pun. Karma will find him, brother.
What an apt line. So
Fucking
apt.
legend, Dusk, man. I fucking love you, bro. But yeah, as even Gigi said, exactly, everyone interpreted it differently based on their current circumstances.
Yeah, like, you never know. For example, you know, someone going through, for example, a loss of a family member, or
Yeah.
something happened, or you know, you go through some trauma and you don't know, you know,
You don't-
even
you don't know
even
how
the
to
feel,
process it, you
Yeah,
know?
even like you said, even the atmosphere and the riffs when they flow in into your ears and stuff, it just takes you to a place where you can process what you're
Yeah,
going through.
yeah.
You know,
It-
it's calmer also. So
I mean,
it's
I really don't get
amazing.
what's wrong with the fucking world, man. Every fucking thing you say, it's too sensitive. So
Ugh,
it's just
there's
gonna
always that one dickhead.
Yeah,
So
man.
what you gonna
that
do?
one dickhead that
we live
fucking.
we live in a world, bro.
We live in
Yeah.
a world that we need to, start. I mean, what do you say usually?
What?
Uh, Darwinism or something? You say
Oh.
like something. What do you say?
Like, why did Darwinism take them away?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just evolution. But I wanted to ask you, Abdullah, like on your personal journey since the beginning, how did you come about, crossing paths with music, and how did you? What was your musical journey like?
Like from where he started? Like
Oh.
as
Yeah, like I want to
Okay.
know his
Oh.
side now. We
Okay.
heard a lot about the band, but
Yep.
now I want to focus
Okay.
on his.
no band,
So,
no
for
more
me-
band promotion. Finish.
No, we
You need to
can't.
pay from here onwards.
Yeah.
No, we can't. It's just.
Yeah, I'm sorry to cut you off. Yeah,
Okay,
go ahead.
so for me personally, I grew up with a brother who's so enthusiastic about WWE. Okay.
I'm fucking enthusiastic about fucking
Oh
wrestling.
damn.
Yeah, man. So he was so into metal because of WWE. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we have this cassettes, and CDs, metal music.
Mm.
So I grew up listening to this stuff with him. We used to do that like behind my father's back. But anyways,
Okay, I get
Oh
it.
god.
yeah,
Same.
it was a bad timing at the time. Anyways, so I grew up listening to this, watching WWE, being so into metal, rock, wrestling, these kind of stuff. But when I was like 16, 17, I felt, let's say, left alone, kind of thing. Like I grew up in an environment that no one listens to this shit.
Mhm.
Like everyone's listening to Shailat, everyone's listening to
What
Iraqi music.
Explain to her what's shalat.
I don't know what that.
How you can
Because I don't know
okay.
Arabic that well. If it's an Arabic term.
You can say
So
Arabic
shalat, it's
folk
like-
music, like
Arabic
Khaliji folk music?
kind of thing. Bedouins folk music, let's say.
Oh,
yeah, it is like very tribal.
All right.
Like read as
Yeah.
he said Bedouin,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like it's for this region of GCC, like Gulf.
Okay.
They
I'm
have a
intrigued.
lot
I
of
would
it.
love to listen to it and just get to know
I
what
don't
the.
think,
Yeah.
what
I
is
don't
this
think
about.
you will like it.
It's not about liking. I just want to give it a shot. Like, see what's it about. Because he mentioned it.
So
yeah.
I grew up in this kind of environment. So I was like, man, fuck metal, fuck this shit. Let me just jump in. So I tried actually to get along with this kind of stuff, trying to
fucking
fit in
tell
with the people who's around me. But when I was 18, I was like, bro, fuck this shit. I'm just gonna do me.
Mm-hmm.
So this was when I got my first guitar. Actually, I tried to play guitar at the beginning. It was hectic, to be honest, but I kinda managed to get the basics as a beginning. After that, I started my university journey, and it was like shit. I had no time to do nothing. Then after that, like on my third year in college, I got back to music. I finally had the time to get back, sit down, and start learning music.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, it was like a lonely journey. I was doing everything by myself. I had no one to guide me, to tell me what to do and what to not do. Until late 2020,
Okay.
beginning of 2021, I brought my basics. I met with the other people in the scene finally, started to rehearse with people, jam with them, getting information from here and there, trying to, like literally one of the few people I met at the beginning was Dusk.
I
That's
know.
amazing.
Yeah,
I
know.
literally squeezed Dusk
Oh.
like in everything about guitar, bass, music. So yeah, that was the time I switched it to bass. I started learning bass guitar. Then when I was working on the music store that I met Khalid in,
Oh, nice.
I had a lot of free time, you know. So I was practicing like literally every day in work. I grab any bass I can see, any amp I can see, and just practice, you know.
That's amazing.
So yeah, and I'm still on a learning curve, let's say.
So
I'm
what is
still
the-
not that professional player, let's say.
So what is your main influences? Like top three bands that they're like always the main influences for you, that they made you, like, you know, who you are right
Get
now.
into music
As in, like, you
in
know,
the
they were
beginning or like
now.
Oh, on
what
the
is what is the major
now.
influences
Oh.
you're getting?
Beginning or now?
Yeah, I mean
We don't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, beginning it was like Metallica, Killswitch Engage. Like
Right.
CM Punk has this fucking amazing song by Killswitch Engage, so
I
I
know.
was so into them. Metallica, Killswitch Engage,
Fire burns, yeah.
Linkin
Fire burns?
Park. Yeah, This Fire. The song
Fuck
called
yeah.
This
Yeah,
Fire.
This
This
Fire,
Fire, yeah. So yeah, like Linkin Park, Killswitch Engage, Metallica. And by the way, I'm a huge Queen fan. Like Queen was one of the
Oh,
main
that was
influences for me.
interesting.
That is
Alright.
very out of the blue, you know.
Yeah, man. For me, Queen and David Bowie was like one of the artists that I like listen to. I love them. Like they're so interesting. Like one of the time I met Mshad and we were talking music with one of the guys here in the scene. Every band we name he shit on. So I was like, how about Queen? Shadi looked at me like, dude, do you listen to Queen? And that was the most judgmental look I've ever had in my life.
You know, the best thing, because we know Mishari, and we
Yeah.
know that, you know, like I can
imagine his
it.
face,
Yeah, I
you
can
know?
imagine it, you know. Fucking love that guy.
Oh god.
So he
So, yeah,
judged
dude,
you
he-
immediately.
Yeah, bro. He still do so, you know.
Oh god.
And I'm like every time now and then he was like, bro, the first time I met you said you love Queen. And I'm like, dude, fuck off. I was also liking.
You're not gonna be able to.
I
live
liked
like
a lot
that.
of bands. Like I was talking about Obeth, I was talking about
Ah.
Eland, I was talking about a lot of bands. But this dude was shitting on all of them, so I had to give them like these classics.
Fucking dust, man. And even Gigi is saying, I know what look you're talking about. Gigi is saying with a little head shake to add to the judgment, you know.
Oh god.
And a
And a
cigarette.
cigarette, and a cigarette, man, and a cigarette.
Oh man. So you know the thing is, like, you know,
But what to the extremes of his inspiration also, like from Queen and David
Yeah.
Bowie to Metallica and everything, it makes so much sense that
I
even
mean,
No,
that-
actually, it started like Metallica, Killswitch Engage, then Queen, David Bowie.
ah right,
You know?
okay.
okay. It's like
So
me.
it started
yeah.
extreme.
Yeah, even me. I started like extreme. I started with like brutal death metal. Still, like, you know, brutal death metal is one of my favorite genres. Then, you know, slowly,
Same
as you
here.
said, you know, thrash metal. Then again, from thrash came to melodic death. I jumped to grindcore for a bit, but I didn't. I enjoy it sometimes. Not a big, huge fucking black metal fan. The only black metal band that I really liked and I was listening to a lot was Immortal. Like literally a lot of times I was listening to Immortal.
Okay.
But
Alright.
other than that, I suddenly jumped into alternative, and I think I just stayed there.
I think you're stuck there.
Yeah, I'm stuck there.
You're stuck there.
I can't move.
Ah,
For me, it
where
was
is
a weird.
Dust giving you that look right now?
Dude,
Yeah.
Dust will give a look to everyone.
Oh god, oh god. For me, it was reversed because when I was a teenager, I got introduced to metal through bands like Linkin Park and stuff that were considered new metal back then. You
Yeah.
know, like and then I got into heavier shit. So I got into like Lamb of God, and then I got into Behemoth and like Cannibal
Oh,
Corpse,
yeah,
and like
Behemoth, yeah.
I just got progressively like into heavier bands, and it was just like a reverse journey.
Yeah,
So
but I mean, it's good. I mean, because I always appreciate those musicians that they're not listening to the shit that they're gonna make.
yeah.
Okay, because I always say it, when you start listening to the stuff that you are very fond of, like as in like you want a sound, you want to create that type of a sound, you're gonna end up fucking sounding like them. Like
Yeah.
at the end,
Yeah.
like the product's gonna be so similar, and you gonna like again. There's no like there's nothing bad in that. It's just that you get a lot of fucking hate for no reason, you know. But
Yeah, you should get your unique music, let's say.
again, I mean, to each its own. But I really like people when like they tell me those odd artists that
Yeah.
suddenly they tell me I fucking listen to. Dude, you know how I know about Tanarwan?
I'm a massive Tanarwan
Like,
fan.
dude, I don't know if you know
Massive.
Tanarwan. Tanarwan is a band from Tuareg.
Actually, they're
They're like,
an Amazigh tribe
yeah, Amazigh
in
tribe, yeah.
northern Algeria,
Yeah.
and they are
Like they
amazing.
talk in their own tribal language,
Oh.
and it's like, dude, do you know who
Oh,
listens
that's
to
so
them?
cool.
I
Dude,
love Tanarwan.
like,
Who?
Dude, John
I'll send you
Coffin
some
has
videos,
listened to,
Abdullah, to listen to.
the guys from the Doors used to listen to. Not the guys from. Sorry.
They performed at a major event as well, right?
Yeah. Who was that guy? Johnny Cash used to listen to them, and like they're
Oh,
like,
that's so freaking cool,
dude,
bro.
Zakir Hussain fucking played with them. It's like an instant, and I heard this from a death metal
Yeah.
drummer of mine, and like
Yeah.
like my friend death metal drummer, and he's like, yeah, Tanarwan. I'm like, what the fuck, man? This is so odd.
Yeah, and if anyone in the chat or you you get it at Tanarwan, there is actually a Middle East here local band here in Dubai called Noon.
Yeah.
They are they remind me like of Tanarwan all the time.
They're like
so
an
if you guys wanna
Oriental
listen
jazz
to,
fusion,
yeah,
yeah.
it's just a trip
That's
listening
cool.
to them.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Their time signatures are insane and stuff. So like
They have a oud player, so it's a oud bass and drums.
yeah, it's
Dude,
just
they're
That's
insane. They're
freaking
insane.
cool.
But
now.
wait, speaking of artists, Abdullah, I want to ask you, which are the artists that you want to produce music with, and also which are the musicians you would love to tour with?
Oh, that's a cool question. Well, I wanted to produce music with. I forgot the name. It's like so European name, but the ex-vocalist of Draconian.
I don't even know the band.
I've heard of them. I'm not sure if I listened to their entire discography, but I've
You're
heard of
asking the
them.
wrong
So
guy.
Draconian is a doom death metal band from Sweden, and they're like so fucking sick. They had this vocalist. They had a female vocalist at the beginning, but then she got out of the band. Then they brought this new vocalist. She was like so amazing. She got this angelic voice, you know. She's so cool. So yeah, this is one of the artists I really want to produce music with.
Awesome.
To
Hopefully
tour
one day,
with.
man.
Yeah, man, inshallah. To tour with. Is Dusk still in the chat?
Mishari Dusk, are you there?
Why did you ask that?
He wants to take your approval.
Oh God.
I need to make a gif of Mishari's face with that look and just keep it here.
Yeah, we
as,
should.
As an emote,
We
like,
should. Yeah.
we give that look to everyone.
Oh God.
So until Mishari tells us if he's in the comments or not. So, okay, which is the band that you want to tour with?
Dusk.
Oh, you
That-
want to
Oh,
tour with
damn.
so
Dusk.
good.
All right.
Call him.
That's
call
why I
him,
asked
tell
if he's still
Yalla.
there.
Yalla, yalla.
You're in Saudi, call him. Give him a miss call. But dude, that's fucking great, man. Fucking dude.
We
I would
would be
love to fucking
stoked to
share.
watch you
Yeah.
guys, perform live and just
I
go
want to
with-
share the stage with Dusk.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah, why not?
dude, it's gonna be freaking amazing.
I-
Trust me.
That would be awesome, man.
I would have a
Seriously.
massive lady boner, so yeah. Go for it. Make it happen.
Dusk,
Inshallah,
you're there,
soon,
listen to it.
inshallah.
All right.
But man, it was a really great session to get to know you as a person. And by the way, this I always tell my guests that this won't be the last session with you. So we always like
Of
plan
course,
a part.
man.
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah, and I hope like we really enjoyed the music. The music has a major fucking message, and I hope it gets out and it gets that.
It takes you to
like
another.
the value of it goes to people that they need it. Okay,
Yes.
to help them out with whatever they're going through. And I'm
And they're really underrated. Like
Really,
you
yeah.
guys deserve a lot of more
Yes,
recognition
exactly.
than so.
Because this is something new that is coming out from this region. I've never. Okay, there were doom bands here and there, but again, they didn't stay. They didn't
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
produce. They didn't release anything.
Mm.
But such a thing, I always say I'm happy that whenever someone asks me, we have this. Like it's like a menu of different artists with different genres.
Yeah, man,
that you can
exactly. And this
present.
is something we should all
Exactly.
be proud
And
of.
maybe next
Exactly.
time we can have a chat with Khalid as well, because I'm interested.
Yeah,
Like I
sure,
want to
we
pick his
need to
brain,
do
you
that.
know.
The thing is, okay, as long as you mentioned the initial plan was to, I mean, the guys in Entropia, they mentioned that all of them want to be on the session, but because of my limitations, I couldn't provide that. So that's why I
Yeah,
asked
yeah.
Abdullah, is it okay if I get one guy on the session so we can, talk more?
I mean, we
Because,
can bring one of them out
it's
each time
bad.
they release music.
Yeah, exactly.
Also.
It's bad. Like I feel bad. 3 guys on the session or 4 guys, and then not all of them get the chance to talk.
speak and like get the
No,
So
man,
I feel
it's
awkward.
totally fine.
Yeah.
We completely understand it.
But
you know.
definitely, next time we're gonna get, maybe we're gonna get Khalid on board, or we're gonna get you, or I would love to fucking meet Gilbert, man.
Inshallah, bro.
Definitely.
He's in Dubai now, I
Really,
guess.
that
So
fucking
you
guy
guys,
is in
yeah,
Dubai?
yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Listen.
you guys should coordinate with him.
Sure. And
But I really
go ahead.
want to thank you guys for having me here. I was really
Don't
happy
mention
with the session.
Aw,
You guys are
happy to
completely amazing people.
Thank you.
I
Same to
really
you.
appreciate the chance, like this is our first time going out chatting with someone about what the full journey
It
of
is gonna.
Entropia,
It is
you
the
know.
beginning for
it
more
is such
things to come.
a
man.
pleasure for us.
It is.
To do
It
this.
is our
Inshallah.
pleasure, man. It is our pleasure, and this is just the
Likewise,
beginning.
man. I really
It's-
appreciate it.
It's just the beginning for you guys.
You
and
guys deserve so much more than this
Exactly.
platform, and
Exactly.
I'm just happy you guys are coming out with more music and like
the
like,
hard work that you guys are putting into this, it needs to be showcased.
Yeah.
And we always say this.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much,
Because-
guys. I really appreciate
Yeah,
it.
man. Just
Inshallah, Entropia will see the light soon, let's say.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
man.
Itomix is actually saying Entropia gonna be something really big one day. I'm so
Hopefully.
proud of them. Keep going, guys. So that's so true.
Thank you
Thank
very
you
much
so
also
much, guys.
for
One day we'll be
thank
like,
you.
we know these guys.
Yeah, I know this Abdullah guy. He had to tweet me
No, you guys
Oh my
will
God.
be with us. You guys will be with us backstage. Come
Oh,
on, we're not that type of
definitely.
people.
For us, we all I usually say this to my friends that they accomplish something that I'm happy to see this.
Yeah.
And I always tell them,
Thank
do
you
not
so
ask.
much, man.
No worries, man. I always tell them, do not ask me about how, but for my feedback, because at the end of the day, I will support you no matter what, because I know you're a struggling musician like me, and you want to get that message across. So as long as you're putting the hard work in, and as long as you're putting shit out.
Like so much thought goes through
Exactly.
the whole process.
Fuck that. You guys did financial fucking investment in this shit. You guys spent dedicated
Yeah,
time.
man.
You could have fucking sit on your ass and watch a fucking series on Netflix. You could have done anything else, but you picked up your bass. Khalid picked up the guitar to write the music, and you guys put this thing out. So don't stop here. And it's not the
Inshallah,
it's,
man.
yeah,
Inshallah.
it's obviously.
And
it's
I
just the
really,
beginning.
by the way, I really appreciate people like you guys, like Still Shout, like Unmuted, these kind of people who are, let's say empowering and showing the local scene, with these kind of interviews, sessions. It's just amazing. You guys are doing
Thank you.
such a hard work, and we really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
That's
I mean,
really sweet of
we
you
are
to
we're,
say.
we're nothing if we're all of us. We're all in this together. And ITO makes it saying, I'm gonna tell my kids back then I was their number one fan.
Oh my god.
Thank you so much. I really
Oh, man.
appreciate it.
Abdullah, before we wrap up the session, where they can find Entropia's music?
They can find Entropia music on all streaming platforms, and they can order the physical release of Entropia's Unhealable Scars through Strings and Gears, and
And
they
the
can
merch as
get
well.
their own merch from Strings and Gears as well. Yes.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And anyway, I've kept the your IG's handle under your video frame, which is
That's so
at
cool,
official underscore Entropia. Please drop them a follow because they really deserve it and they're fucking working
Thank
so
you so
hard on
much,
this.
man.
And don't forget to fucking follow GG Arabia and Heavy Arabia on IG on as well.
Yeah,
Yes.
Official
they have
Dusk,
to.
all these good people, Steel Shout, all these fucking beautiful
Combos
people.
on chill.
Thank you very much,
Thank
man.
you.
And okay, I think his phone got disconnected or
Oh
something.
god.
Oh man. Okay, guys. So that was such a random timing because we were about to wrap it up.
I know.
He left. He just left. He's like, okay, guys.
His phone was like
bye."
buzz.
But other than that, guys, thank you very much for joining us tonight. I mean,
I know.
we
Thank
were
you for
trying to
giving us your
say-
time.
we
That
were-
you guys sat with us and enjoyed, and
thank you
you know,
for
gave
joining us for the weekend. You know.
Yeah, and also people who put down the questions and all these beautiful comments. Thank you so much for all
Thank
the
you
support.
very much for RT Ria for by the way,
ITO
sorry.
Ito mix. I don't know how
Sorry
to.
if
am I-
we're butchering your name. So
Yeah.
we're just gonna say Ito Mix or ITO Mix. Thank you very much, Dusk. Thank you very much, Gigi. Thank you, and whoever else was here. Thank you
Yeah.
very much. You guys are beautiful, beautiful people. Thank you for all this massive support that we always get for here.
Absolutely.
And we're always here to entertain you guys.
Yeah.
And our schedules are. For now, it's on Fridays. We have a bunch of other guests coming up. So give us a follow at Combos and Chill on IG, or just go to linktree.com/combos and chill. You can get the link to our Discord channel, to our YouTube, Facebook, everywhere.
Yeah, and if you guys want to maybe bring another artist,
Yeah,
like if
please,
you know
please,
someone you'd like
please.
us to interview, please just like
Please drop us a DM
yeah,
at Combos and
suggest
Chill
someone
on IG.
and we would definitely bring them on.
Please, yeah, because
Yeah.
we like to shed lights on upcoming artists that they need some support and everything. I think
Is he
just-
joining
yeah,
back?
He's joining back.
All right.
So let's see if he joins. Abdullah.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
Hi.
I thought
No
you
worries.
closed.
No,
what
no, no.
happened?
Just
No.
rotate your screen.
We didn't sign out yet because we were still closing down.
No, it actually kicked me out. By the way,
Why it kicked
Why?
you out? It should
That's
not kick
weird.
you
I
out.
don't know.
Yani Jin?
Okay. Jin. Yeah. Dude, can you rotate your screen?
It is rotated, by the way.
Uh,
Or you want it like?
Oh no.
Ah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, guys, we got him back.
All right.
Whoa.
Oh man. So yeah, we were just saying goodbye to everyone, and we were about to tell you goodbye as well, but you just left.
I know, the phone
That was
decided
my
for it.
goodbye, bro.
Oh man. But again, Abdullah, thank you very much for joining us with this session and dedicating the time to be here with us. It means the world to us,
Absolutely.
and
Yes,
obviously
and
we'll get
sharing
you
your
on.
Thank you
stories.
so much,
yeah.
guys.
Obviously, we'll get you on for another part 2 of this thing, and we're gonna shed more light on some of like the other tracks, or maybe the upcoming new tracks releases that you guys have,
Yes.
which that'd be fucking great to hear more from you guys.
And also can't wait to see you
Inshallah.
guys perform live.
Definitely.
And I
definitely.
can't wait to see episode number 1 million from Convos and Chill, man.
And-
Inshallah,
and-
yes.
Inshallah, as
Like this is
everyone says.
101. I want to see million 01. You know.
Inshallah, man.
Thank you
Man,
so
Thank you very
much,
much for the
dude.
kind
Thank you.
words. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, guys, and I really appreciate your hard work. And yeah,
Thank you.
Thank
you,
you
man.
so much.
Same to you.
Thank
It is
you,
a
dude.
pleasure to have you. And again, thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. It's been a lovely night. And you guys take care of yourself and
Have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend. Take care.
Bye.
thank you.